All business types require hard work and constant analysis of internal and external strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities. The best type of analysis is one that considers the big picture. Strategically speaking, analyzing the political, legal, economic, social, automation, technological, and environmental impacts is critical to understanding the business environment. Family businesses have advantages and challenges when it comes to competing in the business world, but the analysis of these crucial pieces will determine the future success, sustainability, and high performance within the family business organization. While analyzing these external factors, internal factors will also be analyzed. Internal factors such as management quality, openness in action, long-term orientation, continuous improvement, and renewal. Employee quality, customer relationship management, business climate, and triple bottom line. These internal factors will be compared with family and non-family businesses to determine if family businesses can compete with non-family businesses. We will evolve each aspect of the internal analysis and compare it to the data set we've collected. Let's get started.
Here I am with Familia member Connor. Connor, what can you tell me about CRM1?
So CRM1 refers to social media and the information generation when regarding market research, detecting changes in customer preferences and fundamental shifts in a particular industry. The use of social media for advertising, customer feedback, and marketing is one of the most current and innovative ways that we can use to reach more customers and a company's potential market population. Access to vital information about the business is one of the most important aspects in the use of social media for all businesses. Based on the results in the HBO database, information generation with social media is extremely lacking in family businesses, so much that they scored lower than all non-family businesses in all the questions. To help improve this disconnect, we can use Twitter and Facebook, and they have integrated programs that allow businesses to generate leads and conduct objective-based advertising. Using these tools allows managers to reposition themselves in their target market to support revenue-based business goals. Conversely, we do need to discuss how social media can negatively impact businesses since it's becoming more of a problem as these platforms have developed. Historically, a negative customer experience might not have reached many customers, but today, as soon as something goes wrong, a very large customer base will know exactly what happened through tweets, comments, and hashtags regarding that customer's bad experience. Family businesses need to understand that you are just not selling your product or service to the customer anymore. It's more based on the deep relationship with the people buying their product. The power of social media should not be underestimated at all, as it is likely to gain a widespread use with more and more platforms being launched daily.
Interesting. So what can you tell me about CRM2?
So CRM2 refers to information dissemination. The questions usually asked about interdepartmental meetings, data collected on customer satisfaction, and if it's distributed to all levels of the department on a regular basis. Within the CRM2 report, we found that the data points V34, V23, and V46 are below the median and below non-family, except for V62, which is where customer satisfaction was measured. One may conclude that family businesses truly outperform other businesses when it comes to customers' experience based on this data. This key performance driver could also propel family businesses to a higher performance as customers become more focused on personalized experiences when they choose services or products. Both family-owned and non-family-owned businesses performed the worst in question V23, which was stated as, "We have frequent departmental meetings to discuss market trends identified via social media." In an evolving world, being able to quickly identify trends using social media is vital. More important than identifying is being able to discuss these trends with team members and formulate plans to adapt or even create new trends.
So would you say that family and non-family businesses can compete regarding CRM1 and 2?
Yes, I do think they can compete. They have many tools and resources that family businesses can use at their disposal, like Twitter, Facebook, and even Google. Twitter uses Moments, which is a curated list of the most important stories at the times with an explanation of the selected tweets. And Facebook has on the right-hand side of your newsfeed a tailored trending section, which the content it displayed is depending on your likes, follows, activity, and all the rest of the data Facebook collects about a person within an account. While using these tools is a great way to stay ahead of the game, it is important to set up an alert, like a signal alert, where there might be a major shift in your market. Signals are intelligent emails that notify you when there are significant or unexpected changes in your data set. These emails happen automatically, so the company is not required to know what changes they're looking for in advance, and it's a great way to unearth trending topics on social media that family businesses might have missed.
Excellent, thank you. Here I am with La Familia member Liz. Liz, what can you tell us about CRM3?
CRM3 is about responsiveness within the social media platform. Responsiveness means responding to competitors' price changes, paying attention to customers' products or service needs, responding immediately to competitors' campaign targeting customers. It's about different departments coordinating. It's about customer complaints and filling and tracking complaints within the firm. Also using social media to announce changes or modifications of products and services.
So, according to the data you collected, how did family and non-family businesses score regarding CRM3?
Well, regarding CRM3 report, family businesses are equal to the mean, but below non-family in all categories except for three. V30 engages frequently with employees. V50 management has been with the organization for a long time. V58, the organization is a secure workplace for organizational members. Both family-owned and non-family-owned businesses perform the worst with V19. We use social media to respond to our competitors' price changes. As noted in the data for CRM3, both family and non-family-owned businesses are underperforming in accordance to the mean when it comes to social media-based measures.
So, would you say that family businesses can compete with non-family businesses regarding CRM3?
I would actually say yes. Family businesses are competing within the CRM3 category with non-family businesses. They met 3 out of the 6 points competitively.
Excellent, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Here I am with La Familia member Rocio. Rocio, what can you tell us about HPO1?
High Performance Organization Factor 1 is about management quality. A company must emphasize out many of the 12 HPO1 characteristics in order to be successful in the management area of the corporation. The characteristics of HPO1 factors management quality area are trust, integrity, a strong role model, fast decision, fast action, coaching, results, orientations, effectiveness, strong leadership, confidence, accountability, and the determination towards non-performance. Researchers have proved that the most important factor for a company to become and remain HPO is to maintain a good management. When we think about the management of a business, it all comes down to dealing with people accordingly. As we learned from Mr. Wall's research, the attitude and behaviors of the managers are essential for the success of the organization.
And how would you say that family and non-family businesses scored on the survey?
Throughout our survey, we were able to see the difference in management performance within family and non-family businesses. Family businesses scored lower in 11 out of the 12 management qualities characteristics. Family business scored better in question number 40, management have integrity, with a 6.5, and non-family business score with a 6.43. Family business can work on planning, organizing, staffing, leading, and controlling in the business in order to be able to compete with non-family business in the management department. There are a few techniques that family business can implement in order to do better in all other 11 management characteristics to become and remain successful in the management department.
So the data shows that family can or cannot compete with non-family businesses.
Through our research, because of our research, we can determine that in the management department, family business are not competing with non-family business. As we discussed earlier, it is essential to have a strong and determined leadership department in order for a company to be successful.
Okay, thank you. Here I am with La Familia member Liz. Liz, what can you tell us about HPO2?
HPO2 is about openness and action orientation. A good way to remember this is a simple quote: a day not learned is a day not lived. The characteristics of HPO2 are dialogue. Now, dialogue is a discussion between people with different opinions. It's not one person telling another person about their point of view. This is important for mastering the HPO2 qualities. Knowledge sharing is another characteristic. And knowledge sharing is a strategy that helps create, capture, analyze, apply, and reuse knowledge and achieve competitive advantage. All organizations should be doing the knowledge sharing in order to become proficient at HPO2. Employee involvement is the active instance or participation of sharing experience with the coworkers. And recent studies showed that one of the top 10 differentiators between winning and non-winning organizations was that contributing to employee involvement was always recognized. So that's a key initiative. Allowing mistakes is something that all companies should do because that's how you learning from mistakes and how you innovate. Welcoming change, of course, is also part of innovation. It's for continuous improvement. This is crucial, but you do have to set expectations regarding welcoming change. Performance driveness is last but not least, of course, and performance driveness is a strong orientation to do things well, achieve results. A key factor here is collaboration between units within the company. If there isn't collaboration, you're not going to do performance drivenness very well.
Excellent. How did family businesses and non-family businesses score regarding HPO2?
Well, if you look here, I have the graph. It looks like the family business did very well with V30, which is management frequently engaged in employee dialogue, which is one of the key factors to winning companies. But they scored lower on all other pieces. They scored lower than the mean and lower than non-family businesses.
So, after looking at the data, would you say that family businesses are competitive with non-family businesses regarding HPO2?
I don't believe that family businesses, according to the statistics that we collected, are as competitive as non-family businesses. I do think they do the V30 very well, and maybe that makes up for the lack in the others, but according to the numbers, they do not do as well.
Thank you very much.
Rosie, what can you tell me about HPO3?
HPO3 is all about long-term orientation. Some aspects of long-term orientations are a stakeholders orientation, customer orientation, promoting from within, and a secure workplace. The most important group of stakeholders for an organization is the customer. If it was not for the customer, many organizations will not exist nowadays. So it is important to keep those relationships strong.
How did the score between family businesses and non-family businesses compare?
Well, on question 54, which is organizations maintain a good and long-term relationship with all stakeholders, it shows that family and non-family business score were relatively the same when it came to maintaining a long-term relationship with the stakeholders. It is important for business owners to understand that stakeholders want to be involved in the early stages of the project. In order to reduce an argument or confusion, it is crucial to walk stakeholders through all of the contents of the planning to do and not keeping them in the dark. Keeping communication simple and is the key of the milestone and success to have been achieved helps stakeholders stay in the loop about what is going on in the company.
So do you feel that family businesses can compete with non-family businesses?
Well, looking at a HPO3 factor 3, family business did well as compared to HPO factors and was able to compete with non-family businesses. The mean of HPO factor for family business was slightly below the total mean. However, family businesses score higher than non-family business on all 4 out of 5 questions that make up HPO factor 3. This shows family business are focused on keeping good and long-term relationship with the stakeholders, aiming high for customer service, making sure management is promoted from within, and making the workplace a secure place for its members. HPO Factor 3 has a positive impact on family business because having a long-term orientation can keep a family business growing for generations to come.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm here with a member of La Familia, Chantel. What can you tell me about HPO4?
Well, HPO4 is about continuous improvement and renewal, having a unique strategy, simplifying and improving products and services, performance management, and innovating products and services.
How do you think family businesses scored in comparison to non-family businesses?
Family businesses scored lowest compared to non-family businesses when it came to sharing financial and non-financial information with its organizational members and continuously simplifying processes in the organization. A way that family businesses can try and improve on this is using shared databases to help employees receive information no matter where they're located. Also in improving their organizational processes. An example of this would be in the banking industry, trying to simplify the loan process would make it easier for employees because they'd have to take less steps, and also the customers wouldn't have to wait as long for a loan to be processed.
So as a whole, were family businesses able to compete with non-family businesses?
As a whole, no. Family businesses were not able to compete with non-family businesses. Family businesses scored lower than non-family businesses on all 8 survey questions that make up HPO Factor 4. This has a negative impact on family businesses. To be successful, a family business should be continuously improving its products, processes, and service to benefit both the business and its customers.
Interesting. What can you tell me about HPO 5?
HPO 5 is about employee quality. It's about inspiration, resilience, and flexibility, diverse and complementary workforce, and partnerships. Having a diverse and complementary workforce is important in HPO because it brings different skills and perspectives to the organization.
And the scoring, what did that show?
Family businesses scored lowest when it comes to being resilient and flexible. Some ways you can try and improve on this are to try and be more optimistic when it comes to setbacks. Try looking at setbacks as opportunities to learn, and failing makes employees find alternate ways to do things. They also scored low having a diverse workforce. Sometimes bringing people from the outside can help bring new ideas and perspectives to the organization.
Excellent. Were family businesses able to compete with non-family businesses?
No, unfortunately, on HPO Factor 5, family businesses could not compete with non-family businesses. Scoring low on HPO Factor 5 has a negative impact on family businesses because employee quality can be key to the success of a business.
Thank you for your time.
Hello, I'm here today with Mike, CEO of La Familia. He's going to talk to us about triple bottom line. Mike, what can you tell me about the triple bottom line and how it affects family and non-family businesses?
Well, the triple bottom line is a very useful way to manage sustainability for all businesses, family and non-family. Profit is always one of the most important things regarding a business, otherwise we wouldn't be in business. However, planet and people are very important too. And the planet aspect of triple bottom line is extremely important because we need to make sure that the environmental well-being is accounted for. Same thing with people. The social well-being of our workers and our communities is very important too. And according to the survey, family is falling behind non-family businesses regarding triple bottom line.
All right, so tell me a little bit how the comparison is on the research that you did.
Well, like I said, family is generally behind non-family businesses regarding triple bottom line. However, there are two metrics where they're doing better. One of those being question 67, where sales growth exceeds expectations, which is good for family businesses because I feel like family businesses may come in with a little bit lower expectations, and when they do better, that increases morale and will probably lead to more hiring and benefiting the business and the community that they're in. Another metric where they did better was 68, where they treat their employees more fairly, which you would come to expect from a smaller family business. It has a family aspect where people are more closely knit, people are treated better, people are valued for what they do. However, when it comes to everything else, family is lagging behind. They're lagging behind mostly in the environmental aspect, the planet aspect, and I feel that comes down to capital. Smaller family businesses just don't have the means to recycle and enact green tactics as well as larger non-family corporations can. But these non-family businesses are also better at working with community partners, which is kind of shocking. It's a surprise. You would think that a family business would be more invested in their local community. However, this could be a place where family businesses can improve on to increase their recycling output. They could partner with various entities in the community to help that. One of the biggest things that should be obvious is that family businesses struggle with profit compared to non-family businesses. We're talking about companies that have professional accountants and money management and bigger sources of revenue. So that's something for that.
So, as a whole, were family businesses able to compete with non-family business based on your research?
Based on the research, no, they're not. However, family businesses do meet some aspects like stated previously, 67 and 68. Now, while family businesses may not meet all the aspects of triple bottom line right now and may not be competitive with non-family businesses right now per the businesses reviewed, the triple bottom line model provides a very clear direction for these businesses to improve.
Well, thank you very much.
In conclusion, per the data that La Familia has collected and research that we've conducted, we've come to the conclusion that family businesses do not compete with non-family businesses. While family businesses may outperform non-family businesses in some metrics in the data, overall, they do not compete and still have a ways to go. Here I am with La Familia member Connor. Connor, what can you tell me about CRM?
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Come on, pause.
So Rose,
Oh my god.
hi, I'm here with Liz, a member of H. Damn it!
We agree. Yay.